Thoughts on the Saka contract? Well, yeah, I've seen it's a reported 200 grand a week, which is kind of mad. But then I suppose if your whole club is based around Saka and Smith Rowe, then it kind of makes sense. That's who I was thinking of, by the way. Paul Lambert, he played for Dortmund. He was a good player. But yeah, it kind of makes sense, Saka, to be honest, because if you actually look at it, he is the poster boy, the pin-up boy for Arsenal Football Club. And he is somebody that has won Player of the Season twice for us. Not only that, he has scored a lot of goals for Arsenal. He's played a lot of appearances, and he does play every single week. So when you look at some of the other players in that position at other football clubs in and around us in terms of top six, they're probably on about the same money, if not more. So it kind of makes sense. So, yeah, it's a lot of money. But do you know what? If anybody deserves the progression of wages, I think it's probably him. Yeah, although once you get that 200 grand a week contract, that is going to be even madder pressure. I can't lie. Like, to play for Arsenal in the first place is pressure. Yeah, to have the big boy 7 on the back and then to be the poster boy for the football club, like, it's mad pressure. And to be fair to him, he's handled it like a boss. Like two Player of the Years in a row. So I think fair play to him. Like, he fully deserves a pay rise, that's for sure. Yeah, 200 grand a week, you can argue whether that's too much or not. It's irrelevant. If they're going to pay it, they're going to pay it. The fact that he's been on 30, 40 grand a week for the last how long, when his performances have probably warranted a hell of a lot more consistently, apart from the odd games here and there where he does disappear, but he's going to disappear. He's a kid. Like, he's still learning at the end of the day, but more often than not, he does do it, and he does turn up, and he does do something, whether that be creating something, scoring, tracking back. He does his job. He's one of the players that you can sit there and consistently say over a season, since he's pretty much broke into the team at left wing back under Emery, that guy has been pretty damn consistent, especially for his age. So it's a lot of money, but if the club think that he's gonna elevate the football club even higher, yeah, and he's going to get better and better, then 200 grand a week ain't a massive issue, especially if you wrap him up to a 5-year deal. Yeah, because if somebody wants to buy him, let's assume that he has a great season this season. Yeah, but we end up finishing 5th. Yeah, and he has another great season. All of a sudden, if he is strapped up to a new deal on 200 grand a week, all the vultures are going to come in for Saka. They're all going to be circling the Man Cities, the Liverpools, maybe not so much Man City, because I don't think he's technically good enough to play in that Man City side. But Liverpool, he gets in. I think he'll get in at Liverpool, maybe on the left if they're going to play Salah on the right. But I think he'll get in over Diaz. Yeah, he's more consistent than Diaz, that's for sure. Yeah, and you're going to have other teams across Europe looking at him as well. So if we do sign him up, then we have kind of protected his value with people like Rob Holding and players like that, and El Neni and all that, and Eddie. Like, turn it in. But like, with him, you are going to get a massive chunk of money if you sell him. The same with Smith Rowe. Even though Smith Rowe's been out injured quite a lot since Arteta's been here, he's still a very, very good footballer. I actually think he's better than Saka. Yeah, and I think Martinelli's better than them both. Yeah, but we're kind of lucky that we've got all 3 of them. But it's now, are they all going to sign? Are they all going to wait until the end of the season? By that time, they're then in the last year of their contract from June the 30th, July the 1st, they go into the last year of their contract. So we've got a bit of a dilemma, really, because if we don't strap them all up now, they hold the cards. Because Saliba don't have to sign a deal. He's got no loyalty to Arsenal Football Club whatsoever. And he definitely ain't got loyalty to Arteta after the last 3 years of loaning him out. Yeah, Saka and Smith Rowe have probably got a lot more loyalty because they came through the academy. And they've got a lot of loyalty to the manager as well. But again, if they go into the last year of their contract, then we're kind of in trouble. Yeah, because now they're the boss. They're in charge. And imagine one of them 2 leaves on a free. Oh, could you imagine the scenes? Could you actually imagine the scenes if Saka left on a free? Insane. I don't think he will. But if you think that Van Persie and players like that have had it, he'd get it worse than anyone. 100% he'd get it worse than anyone because he's Project Youth, isn't he? Him and Smith Rowe are Project Youth. That's it. So if one of them 2 leaves on a free, good luck to them because they're going to get a lot of flack. But some players thrive on that. I don't think Either of them are leaving the free. I think they'll all sign contracts. I said this the other week when I was on a show with, I think it was Goonie or Rance, one of the two. I said I think all of them are signed, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're all going to be here, even if they do sign. Yeah, and I think one of them will be gone within 18 months. But I don't know. We'll see. Because listen, at the end of the day, if we're up there and we challenge all the way through this season for a title, then they sign a contract. They might think, oh, well, hang on a minute, we're going in the right direction here. Now we get a couple more players in, we challenge again. Who knows? They could. Could you imagine, right? Real talk. Could you imagine if them two helped guide us towards a title and we actually won a title? I mean, imagine the feeling both of them would have. It must be insane playing for Arsenal anyway, especially when you were born and bred in the area and you've gone all the way through the academy and now you're playing for that club, first team, beamed all around the world. Yeah, and you end up winning a title with that team. That must just be insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, you can't even imagine what they'd be feeling. So, listen, good luck to them, man. I'll tell you one thing. I think we'd all like to be on 200 grand a week playing for Arsenal, wouldn't we? So, yeah, they're kind of all living out our dreams because we were never any good to play football. So yeah, kind of mad. But it is what it is. Leave it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Duncan Edwards was reputedly way better than George Best, but sadly died after the air crash in Munich. Mate, a lot of people have said that to me. Yeah, my old man said that to me the other day because we were talking about it. Something popped up on DAZN and we was just talking. And it was about the Man United treble team, I think it was. Yeah, and then I said to him, like, who was the best player ever for Man United? And he said, probably Duncan Edwards. He goes, but they've had George Best. They've had some like Cantonars. They've had some top players, didn't they? But yeah, every older football fan, yeah, of that generation or around that generation always says Duncan Edwards. Yeah, and if they don't, he's in the top three, like best players for Man United. And he was only young as well, I think, wasn't he? So yeah, kind of mad. But anyway, let's carry on. I've just bought the third kit with Saka on the back. I'll be fuming at 92 quid if he leaves. So how much you've paid for it? Jesus wept, mate. Oh my days. Pants down. That is fully pants down. They have robbed you, my friend. 92 quid. That and you know it's only got 4 letters in it. Saka 7. Bro, that's mad. I can't lie. That's actually insane. 92 quid. Crazy. Dennis Law was another baller as well. He was another baller. Didn't he relegate Man United with Man City after he'd played for Man United? I think he scored and relegated his former club whilst playing for their local rivals. How funny. I think that was in the 70s? I can't remember. I think it was the 70s. I don't know why, but I have 72 in my head. Maybe I'm wrong. Big up Magnate, man. Come on, my guy. Love, bro. Big up to you, my friend. Hope you're well. Big up to you. Smash the likes up. We ain't even got 200 likes. This is a shambles. What is going on here? What is actually going on? 76, was it? There you go. I weren't far out. See, my football knowledge is pretty decent. Yeah, with a back heel. It was the back heel. Oh, yeah, you're right. It was the back heel. He back heeled it into the net from about 6 yards out. Relegated Man United. After being a legend for Man United. Crazy, really, isn't it? Football's mad. Football is actually insane. Big up to Mr. B for the donation. Big up Lee. Saka and Saliba signed the ting. And Martinelli, bro. And Martinelli. Yeah, if all 3 of them signed, that'd be crazy. That would actually be crazy. John Charles was a baller as well. Billy Meredith. Come on, you lot are throwing the old school names in here right now. Yeah, and then retired. He did. He retired. And £6.99 delivery. Bro, you've just paid £100 for an Arsenal shirt with Saka on the back. Wow. And that's is that from Arsenal Club Shop? That is actually mad money, mate. I can't lie. That is actually crazy. It was 74. See, we were both close. You said 76. I said 72. It was 74. Would you take Marcus Rashford? I'll take him as far away from Arsenal as possible, mate. Yeah, come on, big up everyone in this chat, man. You lot are real ones. Man said it's 10 quid in Turkey for the shirt. Mate, if I go down the beach, yeah, I could probably get one for a £5.